What up, Eagle Nation? Look, we back with another episode of the DCSP. We getting hyped up for the first taste of live birds action. We talking preseason matchup against the Bengals and the latest from training camp. And of course, we got to talk about our favorite team we love to hate on, the Dallas Cowboys, man. Look, Jerry Jones is at it again. We're here for all the drama. So look, man, I need everybody to grab a cheesesteak and crack open a Tahitian treat. Look, and let's get into it. I'm buzzing right now because tomorrow night, we finally get to see our guys back on the field, the champions. Look, I already know it's just preseason. But after, months of just talking, months of speculation, and, watching the old highlights, watching the Super Bowl, look, man, I'm ready for some real live football. It's like, I'm going to tell y'all what it's like. It's like being stranded in the desert. And finally seeing that Wawa when you hella thirsty and you know you need that drink. You know what I'm saying? You know you need that hoagie. You know what I mean? Y'all know what I'm talking about. But first thing first, man, let's talk about this matchup with the Cincinnati Bengals. Now, I know y'all thinking it's preseason. Who gives a damn? But here's why you should care. We got some young guns. We got some new faces that we need to see, man, in some live game actions. We got some battles. And let's talk about the secondary, man. That's a battle. Let's talk about the safety position. That's a battle. Look, man, I want to see who's going to step up and make a name for themselves, man. I need Sidney Brown to make a name for herself. I'm ready to see what we have in Khalif Ringo. I don't know if we see the new cornerback. But the Bengals, man, they are saying that they're going to play their starters, including Joe Burrow. They either going to give him maybe like a few drives. They may even give him a whole quarter. So that's fire. We might get just like a little bit of taste of what our defense is cooking up against one of the best quarterbacks in the National Football League. And guess what, man? I'm here for it. Fangio want this defense to play, man. I'm hoping that I get to see those guys out there. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of what our defense is cooking up, let's talk about training camp. Look, man, the pads are popping. The competition is fierce. And some guys are really starting to, shine, hit their stride. You hearing the buzz about Jahad Campbell? Look, man, Saquon Barkley, our superstar running back, is saying this kid is going to be a real problem. Just like I said, I've been said that. And I even said for the rest of the league. That's my exact words. When September 4th hits, Campbell is going to be a problem for the Dallas Cowboys. Campbell is going to be a problem for the whole NFL. You feel me? Now, he even drawing comparisons to Micah Parsons. But we talking about the version of Micah Parsons that actually played for a Super Bowl team, for a winning team. But we'll get to those clowns later. Trust me. Right now it's about the birds. And it's not just Campbell, man. That's why I need everybody to understand, man. Moro Ojomo is looking like a beast on the defensive line right now. Smell Mondin is making plays at linebacker. And on the offensive side, Jalen Hurts is heating up. He's slinging a rock. Connections with everybody, even Jahan Dotson. That is getting so comfortable. I love to see it. Look, man, he's looking like he's ready to lead the Philadelphia Eagles to another Super Bowl. And you know how our guy, Jalen Hurts, he's always locked in. He said, and I quote, this is what he said: "Nothing that I have accomplished in the past will get me what I desire in the future." Wow. Look, man, that's our quarterback, man. Always hungry. Always trying to get it. He's never satisfied. That's that Philly mentality right there, man. Look, we cut from a different cloth over here. I need y'all to know that. But you know who's not locked in? You know who's always a distraction? Our good old buddy, Jerry Jones and the Dallas Cowboys. Oh, you gotta love it, man. Jerry out here telling the world he's not confident that Micah Parsons will be ready to face the Philadelphia Eagles to start the season. You hear me? The season opener. Their best defensive player might not even be on the field because Jerry Jones, he don't want to pay that man his money. Nowhere close. It's the same old story with the Dallas Cowboys. They rather create drama than build a winning team. It's not about winning with them. And I, for one, I'm here for it. I love watching the Cowboy fans cry. Look, it's a passion of mine. I love to watch these guys squirm. Sorry. That team is sorry. They can't stop the run. They can't stop the pass. And it gets even better. The Rams, they were apparently beating up on the Cowboys in a joint training camp practice. You gotta love to see it. Look, man, the Dallas Cowboys is soft. Like I said, they can't stop the run. They can't stop the pass. And they're a mess from top to bottom. And to top it all off, the icing on the cake, they just cut Paris Campbell, a guy who won a Super Bowl with us last year. They signed him in the offseason, and guess what? He's already gone. That's the Dallas Cowboys for you, man. A revolving door of mediocrity. That's what we're going to call them. A revolving door of mediocrity. That's what we're going to say. But enough about them, man. Let's get back to what really matters, man. Our Philadelphia Eagles. As you all know, man, we're coming off a Super Bowl win. We got a roster that's just stacked with talent. And we got a city that's ready to go to war for this team. It's nothing better, man. Look, the open practice at the link is sold out, for crying out loud. Do y'all understand that? And what the proceeds go to is sold out. The passion in this city is unmatched. We're not just fans, man. I'm telling y'all, this is family. And we're ready to see our birds fly high again to open a season against a crippled Dallas Cowboys team that don't have a fucking chance. So as we get ready, man, for the first preseason game, look, man, let's get hyped up. Let's get loud. And let's show the world, man, that Philly is what it's all about. It's more than just a game, man. It's the way we live, man. It's a Philly thing. When the Philadelphia Eagles out there winning championships, crimes are low. Less drugs are being sold because we all focused on the Philadelphia Eagles, man. That's why we got to celebrate this team. Look, man, I can't wait for the game tomorrow. I can't wait for the season opener. It's about to be a BTA. But if you made it this far in the video and you felt like this puppy helped you out, please do me a favor. Do the channel a favor, man. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, man, so you're always up to date. But until next time, I'm out.
Yeah, I got them diamonds on me dancing, looking like they prancing. Always on my BI, we talking about expansion. Looking at a mansion, open up the benches, hanging off the blicket, empty out the stick it, shooting like I'm jamming. Chipwood, this good, sorry that I'm this hood.